Hello and welcome to Language Savvy. Today I'm going to cover the most important and toughest part of reading, that is reading and writing fill in the blanks.
So in this question, I'm going to show you guys how to find clues and how to use them to get the right answer. 8 blanks in this small paragraph, and most of these are going to be, we are going to use clues to solve most of these blanks. So let's learn how to find clues and how to correctly apply them to our fill in the blanks. So let's begin. So one distinguishing feature of business is its economic character. In the world of business, we interact with each other not as family members, friends, or neighbors, but as dash and dash. So we have 4 options: buyers, companies, merchant, shopkeeper, and then we have and some other options as well. So when we are looking at this question, we have two simple hints. The first one is we are actually talking about two scenarios. He's saying that in the world of business, we don't talk with each other as family members, friends, or neighbors, right? But we talk as dash and dash. Then he gives another example, that is employers and employees. So he's actually giving two examples. So it is clear that the first example has to be related to the second example. So if it's employers and employees, let's look at our options of first and the second blank. It's buyers, companies, merchants, and shopkeeper. Let's look for opposite words from these four in these: salesman groups, saleswoman. So obviously that this has to be buyers and sellers, because when we are interacting in a business, we interact as buyers and sellers, employers and employees. So the clue was just right in front of our eyes. So mostly the clues like these are really like in front of the fill up, or they are either followed by the fill up or preceded by the fill up. So moving on, trading, for example, is often dash by hard dash in which both sides conceal their full hands and perhaps. So we are talking about trading, for example, is often dash by hard dash. So first of all, let's solve this one. So what are we actually talking about here? We are talking about something in which we need to conceal something, conceal their full hand. They're actually concealing the situation. But when we look at options here, our options are bargaining, charging, negotiating, and communicating. Now, we definitely cannot conceal anything in communicating or charging. And negotiating can be related to bargaining. So we are left with two options, that is bargaining and negotiating. But when it comes to negotiating, we negotiate the price. We actually know what is happening. We don't hide anything. We just negotiate the price. But here he's talking about concealing something, concealing their full hand. So it has to be bargaining. So now we know that the answer to the second fill up is bargaining. So trading and bargaining are connected. But how are they connected? Where does bargaining happen? It happens in trading, right? So trading is often, now we have 4 options: accompanied, improved, used, and raised. Now the word following this fill up is by, so we can only use accompanied by or raised by, because it's used, it's not used by hard bargaining. For example, we are actually talking about a connection between trading and bargaining. So the answer here is accompanied, because trading, for example, is often accompanied by hard bargaining, because trading and hard bargaining or just even bargaining are related to each other. So it is accompanied. So, and perhaps dash in some bluffing. So what happens in trading while while we are bargaining? We conceal our full hand and dash in some, and we don't interest in some bluffing, we don't join bluffing, we don't commit bluffing, but we engage in it. So here we use the elimination strategy. We know that we cannot interest in some bluffing, doesn't make any sense. We cannot join in, we can join some bluffing, but we cannot join in, we cannot commit. If because of the word in here, we cannot use join or commit because it's just commit bluffing. It's not commit in some bluffing, and it's join bluffing. It's not join in some bluffing. And engage is the correct answer for this one because we can engage in an activity. So this actually is a collocation where we can engage in some bluffing, and bluffing here is an activity and activities we can engage in. So and a dash salesperson. So this is obvious because this is a collocation. It has to be and a skilled salesperson. There is a hint in this fill up as well. That hint, that clue is this word here, a. So we know that words followed by a always start from a consonant. Okay, so we cannot use outstanding, so outstanding is eliminated. So that is how we eliminate these options. Even sometimes even eliminating one option can really help you clearly seeing the picture, but here it wasn't of much use, but here is, it still was a clue. So and a skilled salesperson is well dash in the art of arousing customers attention, is well versed, which is a collocation. Once again, collocations everywhere. As I said earlier as well, that collocations are really important part of this PTE reading, and to learn these collocations related, especially to PTE reading, you can visit our websites. That's link of the website is always in the description of our videos, so you can always visit our website to learn more collocations and grammar skills. So, well versed in the art of arousing a customer's attention. To dash the sale. To one more collocation. Now, even we are talking about a sale, and we cannot lose a sale, we cannot win a sale, and we cannot motive a sale. So we are left with clinch, which is anyways a collocation as well. To clinch the sale, it's a collocation. So as I said in the starting, this question was mostly based on clues. When while we were solving the first two fill in the blanks, we had clues that said employers and employees. So that gave us the idea that the first two fill in the blanks had to be related but opposite words. So we went with buyers and sellers. Then we saw a hard bargaining. The clue in this one was conceal. Conceal means hide. Now, when we saw the options, we knew that we cannot hide in communicating, charging, or negotiating. So it had to be bargaining, and this gave us an idea that trading and bargaining, they are related. One thing is accompanied by the other, so we went with accompanied. Another clue, and then it was just elimination strategy, and then the last three ones were just collocations. So collocations are really important when it comes to PTE reading.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can even reach out to us on our website languagesavvy.com.au. Post your questions or comments in the comment section below. Thank you.